Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm about to leave my favorite city, Chennai, and I'm going to settle down in Bangalore for some personal reasons. And while moving from Chennai to Bangalore, many people told me the climate here is fantastic and the Bangalore is known for garden city. And honestly, I agree. Everything I see was a long tree and the weather feels so calm and refreshing as well. When I compare Bangalore with Chennai, I personally feel Bangalore wins when it comes to climate. The cool weather and greenery are definitely something I enjoy. But honestly, my heart still belongs to Chennai as I've been there for almost more than 6 years, and the people, the connectivity that I have in the city, and especially as a beach lover, I love Chennai a lot. And of course, these all are my personal opinion, but being in Bangalore, what I personally feel is Chennai is a budget friendly city. We can live in a posh life, we can also live in a average life, but Bangalore is a expensive city because to hang out or to chill somewhere, we don't want to spend that much money in Chennai. We just go to the beach and we sit and we get fresh air. We enjoy with friends or with family. But in Bangalore, in my experience, if I say hanging out is something like expensing something out for dinner or for lunch, any kind of hangout happens with expense, is what I feel, and everything in Bangalore is so costly when compared to Chennai. Anyways, getting into the vlog, as a family, we decided to explore one of the most recommended place in the city where we are going to visit Iskcon Temple with family. After settling down in Bangalore, we decided to go to Iskcon because we felt it would be a good place for the elders in our family as well. In this vlog, I will share my positive and negative thoughts as well based on what I personally experienced. And if anything comes across in a wrong way, I apologize in advance. These are just my personal opinions, and so let's head to Iskcon Temple and see how the days goes. Finally, we made it through that heavy traffic, almost traveling after 2 hours, and here we are at the Iskcon Temple standing calmly in the middle of the city. Before entering the temple, I heard parking charges are about 30 rupees for bike and 50 rupees for cars, but we used a rented 17 seaters and our driver parked and handled payment separately, so I doesn't have the exact detail of how much parking charges are made. Before entering to the temple, in the middle of the path, there was a token system for bags and slippers separately, where all slippers are placed together in a large white cover and you receive a token from them. There is no charge for leaving your luggage or slippers over there. You can carry your handbags, but heavy luggage isn't allowed inside. So it's better to pack light. That's way you're not stuck managing stuff while visiting this temple. As we were slowly entering to the temple, slowly the climate also changed. It was raining, but we hurried in quick, trying not to get wet. It was actually quite fine with the weather. As I said before, Bangalore is so good with its weather, and climate wins number one here when compared to other cities. Getting into the point, as we step further into the temple, this is the view that welcomes us. Darshan on this Iskcon temple is available from 4:30 am to 5:30 am and again from 7:15 am to 1:15 pm. And if you are planning at a weekend to visit, the Darshanam is available from 7:15 am until 8 pm. So if you are planning for Darshanam, this timing will be applicable, I feel. further moving inside the temple, I just noticed a sign that said phones were not allowed. As this is the devotional place, we have to respect a bit, so that I switched mine off. Instead of focusing on recording, I focused on walking with the other devotees and just being present in that space.
A few moments later.
So, after completing our worship, we followed the path towards the exit. So, here is the point. On the way, I noticed many bookstalls selling books in different languages like Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, Hindi, and more. These stalls were inside the same hall where we worshipped, and that was something I haven't seen before. And honestly, this was very surprising because I haven't seen a kind of business or selling things on the same hall where we worship God. As we kept walking, I realized there wasn't a direct exit. Everyone had to pass through an area with books, statues, sovereigns, and other items for sales. No one forced us to buy anything, but I personally felt that the way the path was set kind of encouraging people to look at those products. And more surprisingly, I was surprised to see an ATM inside a temple complex. In my 26 years, I have never seen that before. Like an ATM inside a temple is seriously a surprising one for me. Why I am pointing this is because, for example, like Meenakshi Amman or Brihadishwara temple or any other temple, or from Iskcon, any other temple I'm mentioning, you just see stalls and vendors will be outside, not really in the temple complex itself. Why should I mention only the famous temple? Okay, Iskcon is also one of the most famous temple in Bangalore, but out from the topic, let me think about even the most non-famous temple in Madurai, Chennai or Hasu, where I've been for almost 26 years in this place. I have never seen these kind of business or commercial activities. If it's somewhere else in the temple complex, I can agree with that, but not inside the main hall where we worship the god, especially on the left side. I personally don't think that is acceptable. For me, devotion is different, worship is different, and commercial business is different. To be frank, more than believing in God, I even believe in myself first, and then only I believe God. It doesn't mean that I'm not giving respect. I respect people who worship deeply. But I do see a clear difference between faith and business in this temple. And honestly, to be frank, I don't like commercial stalls in the main hall. Even if something is devotional materials like Bhagavad Gita books or some other about God things in many language, what I personally feel is it should not be sold inside the main hall where people are worshipping. If it's about knowledge, maybe it can be offered for free, but if things are being sold, that should be happen outside the complex or outside the main hall, not in the worship space. As a Gen Z kid, I feel it's important to ask why, and actually proud that my generation is the first generation to ask why, for what, and what's the reason to those devotionals and unbelievable things. When I ask questions, especially about devotional things or a kind of belief, some elderly feels that's not acceptable. They say don't question, just believe. But for me, literally, it's hard to stay quiet when something doesn't feel logical. We ask questions because we want valid answer, not to disrespect anyone. So back into the vlog, this is the same things happened here as well. Like I asked why there was a commercial selling inside at the Sri Radha Krishna main hall to my elderly people next to me. They simply said it's a temple, you should not question these things. And even they wondered that why I was reacting in that way. But that's where my perspective is different. To be frank, asking question does not mean that I have less respect for the temple. It just simply means that I want to understand the reason behind something. That's what I personally believe. Moreover, while we were walking to the exit, some of the elderly people in my own family wanted to buy a few sovereigns like lucky tree as a remembrance of visiting Iskcon, and also because they believe it would bring good luck to their homes. Whether I personally believe in lucky tree or not, it is completely out of the subject. But at the end of the day, it was still a commercial product being sold. That totally came around 8,500 and something. This is where the interesting part started. One of my auntie even asked, "Can you please make it a round figure of 8,500? And the seller politely replied, "Please don't bargain, this is a temple." I genuinely and completely respect the way he said it. But suddenly, I was in a confused mind immediately raised a question for me. If bargain isn't considered appropriate because it's a temple, then why is commercial selling allowed inside the temple in the first place? Again, these are all just my personal opinion, and it's the way that I felt during my visit. Well, further moving on, I also want to show you another side of the visuals you are seeing now highlights the history of Iskcon, some of its philosophy and information which is shared inside the temple. I can show these information so that you can just see it beyond out from my perspective. After walking through the full route, we finally stepped out. Right in the middle of the complex, I noticed a lake. I'm honestly not sure if it's natural or artificial, so I don't want to make it any assumption, but one thing I can say is that it looks really beautiful and added a calm and peaceful feeling before leaving the temple. After looking at the lake, we went to Prasadam Hall, where prasadam was served to us in a cup. It felt simple, organized, and was a nice end to the part of the visit. While exploring about the temple, I came to know that there is an Annadhanam hall where free lunch prasadam is served to every devotees and visitors. The prasadam is available every day from 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. as lunch, so visitors can plan accordingly. Before I end this video, I just want to say one thing. I don't personally feel my questions were wrong. Asking why is important to me, but I do understand that many people come here with deep devotions and may see things very differently. If any of my words hurt your feeling or made you feel that I disrespected your faith, I truly apologize, because that has never been my intention ever. The reason why I am mentioning this in the very end of this video is because I have seen what happened with actress Jyotika. As a public figure, she spoke about a temple in a show, but it received a lot of backlash and turned into a negative phase for her.
கோயிலுக்கு கோயில் உண்டியில் நாங்கள் நிறைய காசு போடுவோம், ரொம்ப செலவு பண்ணுறோம், டொனேஷன் கொடுக்குறோம். அதே மாதிரி லெட்ஸ் கிவ் இட் டு கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்கூல்ஸ். ஏன்னா என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ஒரு கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்கூல் கோயில் விட கம்மி இல்லை. ஆனால் படத்தில் சொல்கிற மாதிரி குருவுக்கு அப்புறம் தான் தெய்வம். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Specifically, when it comes to temple or God, even if we say something or ask question, it can sometimes be taken in a negative way. That is also one of the reasons that took me so long to upload this video. I just want to make sure that my intention is very clear without any negative way. I am going to upload more vlogs like this very soon. I also have more vlog clips that I am editing soon, and I will be uploading those as well. So stay tuned and I will catch you guys in the next vlog. Until then, take care and tata.